Hi guys, this is Ailene from Ailene's Geeky World, and it is less than a week before the Switch 2 finally arrives. Who has got their pre-order in? I really would like to know. Because my experience right now on the internet is that it's a bit of a war zone concerning the Switch 2, right? I don't know if I'm the only one who has felt that online, but I certainly have, not only from podcasts that I listen to, that I hear the people say like, yeah, in the comments I heard this and that, but also on Facebook, for example. I've seen a lot of people commenting on posts about the Switch 2, that it's just way too expensive and all of that. So I just felt like I had to share my thoughts and spread just a tinkle of positivity concerning the Switch 2. I just want to share my opinion on just three broad things. And that's the console itself, or the specs that it has really, the games, and, well, probably the most important one, the pricing. Okay, if you're ready to hear my opinion, let's go, I guess. Okay, I don't know if I've mentioned, but I really wanted to make sure to say this out loud, that I have my pre-order. I got it already, well, in the beginning of May, I think. I believe so. And I'm honestly just really excited. The money has gone off of my bank account just a couple of days ago, so it's final. And I checked, and within Europe there are some countries that have a bit of a slower delivery, but Belgium's not one of them. So I should be getting my Switch on Thursday, on the 5th. Unfortunately, I do have to work the 5th and the 6th, but well, obviously first it's a weekend, and there's a holiday the 9th, but all the other days of that week I also have vacation. So I'm also going to Paris for 2 days, but I do have a lot of time on my hands with the Switch, and I'm really excited for that. Okay, so anyways, let's get into it. I'm sorry. So, first of all, the console itself. I am actually really excited about all of the specs that it has, and I am 100% sure that most of the people who are annoyed about the pricing and who are annoyed about a lot of other things really don't know what the Switch 2 can do. You know, it's got 4K. It's probably AI, but it's still 4K. You will not notice the difference. Probably not. Maybe very experienced gamers will, people who are really into this stuff, but I, for one, am not. So I don't really care, first of all. And also, I will not notice. So I'm fine. And most of the other people, and mostly all of the people that are nagging about it, will be fine. Yeah. It'll also have 120 frames per second, and again, I'm not really a person who really sees that, notices it, but it is probably gonna feel just a little bit smoother, definitely on the games that you want it to be smooth. You've also got performance modes on some games, and I really want to test those out. Also, for if you're not really playing at home, which I mostly play at home, but I usually play handheld, I am really excited about the bigger screen. It's going to be a bit more, uncomfortable for traveling and for taking with me, because I'm sure it's going to be a bit heavier as well. I did hear that it was just as thin as the Switch 1, so that's already a really good thing, but it's going to be bigger. It's really nice. Also, more storage, which is really cool. I'm really getting more and more into gaming and noticing that the Switch Switch 1 with its 32 gigabytes was just a bit too small. I recently also upgraded to a bigger SD card, which was quite necessary for all of the bulky games I was downloading, because I digitally bought a lot of games, which I wanted to stop doing with this console, but I'm afraid I'll have to give up on that dream. I'm gonna have to buy a lot digitally because, well, I'll get into that later. But I really consider playing. Yeah. Okay, so I don't really know what I was saying anymore about the storage. I'm happy it's got a lot of storage. Yeah. All right, on to the next thing. Mouse controls. All right, from January onwards, it was for most people really obvious that there were going to be mouse controls. That was January, right? When the teaser, let's call it, of the Switch 2 arrived. I'm quite certain. I think so. It was pretty certain. Everyone was very certain that there were going to be mouse controls, but I'm still really excited about the idea. I've seen it used now with Metroid 4 and with Dragon Drive. I'm gonna call it Dragon Drive. I don't know if it's Drag X Drive, whatever. I'm gonna call it Dragon Drive because it just sounds the best. Like Dungeons and Dragons, Dragon Drive. You know, it just sounds better. Anyways, it just really looks cool, and definitely with Metroid 4. It looks smooth, it looks great, and I'm really looking forward to all of the games that we'll be able to play. Now onto the software part. I am quite sad that there will probably not be any themes, and like music integrated, because I'm quite certain that they would have already shown it, just to make more people happy, to reach more people, I guess. Although it could still be possible, I'm really still hoping. I'm really holding out for themes. I'm missing the 3DS days and the DS. Well, not really. Well, a bit the DS. You could choose a color at least. Now you can just choose black and white. That is just it's a bit boring, right? Anyways. I'm sad for themes, but I'm happy for mouse function. I am, however, on more of the software type, quite excited about game chat. But not really. It's a bit sad, the entire you have to pay for it eventually thing, because... And I am aware that a lot of people, and that is also a bit of my opinion, that most people who will get a Switch 2 will have Nintendo Switch Online. But still, it's a bit sad that at some point you will have some, probably kids, will have a button that will have no use. I really do hope that there will be some use behind the C button, because otherwise it's just a bit sad. I am, however, excited about game share. It's not game chat. I'm excited for game sharing because it feels a bit like the DS download play we used to have way back. Well, we still have, but that used to be really prominent way back. I'm not really sure how it works just yet. I'm really excited to find out how. But yeah. I'm a bit excited about the software stuff, but not entirely. But anyways, enough about the console itself. Let's look at the games, right? So, the big one, Mario Kart World. We're now just gonna talk about gaming, because pricing is later. Purely the game, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I did believe after watching videos and listening to podcasts and everything, I believed that it was possible to get an open world type of Mario Kart, but I thought, there's still quite a big chance that it's not gonna happen, right? I thought, Nintendo's not gonna do that, but they did. I am really excited about that. I mean, they had a very long time for development, of course, so it is a bit normal, it's a bit logical that they went for something really big, for a really big upgrade. But I really am excited because all of the last Mario games just felt like Mario Kart games, felt just like Mario Kart games. The last time we had like a really cool gimmick, a really cool thing, in my opinion, was Double Dash. The other games were just, I mean, you had the motion control for Wii, which was really fun. I mean, I think everyone and everyone's grandma played Mario Kart on the Wii. But still, you could just play with controls as well. It wasn't, the game itself wasn't really tremendously cool. It had really cool tracks though. Of course, you got Moo Moo Meadows, you got the Penguin one, you got Coconut Mall. The Wii's Rainbow Road was really cool as well. Anyways, you had really cool tracks, of course, but still, the game itself was just a Mario Kart game, whereas now, you've got like a real switcheroo here. It's a really cool game. I am very excited about it. I am excited that also in the open world itself, there's stuff to do. It's not just an open world, so you don't get tired of it too quickly. Like, there's missions and everything, there's things to collect. So that sounds really cool. Yeah, I like it. And I can't wait to play the Knockout Tour. Yeah. Then Donkey Kong Bonanza. I am really excited for another Donkey Kong game. I feel like Donkey Kong is finally getting the Mario treatment he deserves. It's cool. I was, however, a bit hoping for a 3D Mario game, like Odyssey. So like Mario Iliad or something, I don't know. I haven't played too many Donkey Kong games. I do remember playing Donkey Kong Jungle Climber, because my dad got it for me. And I played a lot of that game. That was a fun game. But that's basically all of the Donkey Kong experience that I do have. I have Donkey Kong Country on my SNES, but I haven't really played a lot of that. I haven't really played too much on the console itself. But yeah, I should do that before getting into Donkey Kong Bonanza. I have some time. That's gonna release in the end of July. I am, however, a bit afraid that the game itself is gonna get a bit boring after a while, because there's just so much to just smash, and I feel that there's not much to, and you just find stuff, but I feel like there's not much difficulty to it. I'm sure there will be, but from what we've seen, it seems a tiny bit boring, but I'm just hoping that those were just demo things and you can just do way more, because I believe that is the case. So yeah, I am excited about being surprised by the game. I am gonna buy it probably. So yeah. Now, I haven't really played any of the... I have played just a tiny speck of Elden Ring, but that's it. But if you see all of the third-party representation on that direct, compared to last time, it's crazy. That also means that it's going to be a good console, because there's third-party development backing, right? You got Cyberpunk, you got Elden Ring, you got Hitman, there's Street Fighter 6, Final Fantasy 7. They all look really great. They're also reportedly running better than on the PS4, for example. Definitely running better than on a Steam Deck, which is all really cool. Out of the games that I just listed, I'm probably going to get Elden Ring, because I have it on my PS4 and it looks like a game I really would like, but I just don't really play on my PS4 anymore. I really just like playing handheld. But I want to give it another shot. And also Hitman. I remember it coming out on the PS4, but I didn't really know it was a fun game as well. I thought it was a really serious, rather scary game, but I didn't know it was funny as well. So after seeing the bits of trailer on the direct, it looked quite cool, so I might want to check it out. Okay, Honorable mentions, the GameCube games. Those obviously aren't really for the console itself, too hard to handle, too hard to run. But I'm really happy that Nintendo is doing this, because they could have asked money for this. They could have asked money for Wind Waker. They could have asked money maybe for Soul Calibur, I'm not sure. But most definitely for some Pokemon games and Zelda games. Definitely, for sure. But I'm really glad that we're getting at least some of these already for free, basically. Yeah, I like it. I am probably not gonna get a GameCube controller, however. It'll work fine, just like that. Now on to the scary part. Now on to the pricing. Okay. Seeing what we're getting from this console, I am fine with it. I get why some people are a bit disgruntled about it, because, you know, Nintendo used to be a cheap or a relatively cheap company with cheap consoles, budget-friendly consoles, and they're not anymore, really. But I mean, you get a whole lot for it. I think the price is worth the console. The console is worth the price, sorry. I really do think so. You get a lot from a console that you can just take with you. So console-wise, I'm fully fine. It is 470 where I live, by the way, 470 euros. But I'm fine with it. It's a bit sad, but I'm fine. Games, however, I'm scared about the Yeti. I am scared about the Yeti Rose. Because other companies will follow, third parties will follow, and the fact that they use the term variable pricing scares me as well, because they can ask this from many other games. I'm already happy that they don't ask 80 for Donkey Kong, to show that it's not gonna be every game. But yeah, it scares me a bit, but I do get it. They had a lot of time to develop this game, and it is probably going to be really cool. I'm also most definitely, like, I think all people, not happy about the Welcome Tour. It should have been a pack-in title. It just should have been. That's just everyone's opinion, but it's everyone's really valid opinion. It should have been a packing title. End of discussion. That's it. I'm also not happy that physical games are gonna be more expensive. That is probably gonna be a thing here in Belgium, and in Europe, which is quite sad. Because, like I said earlier, I really wanted to start a physical collection, I guess. Just wanted to get my games physical. And that's not going to really happen because they're more expensive. And also game key cards. I don't really get them too well, but I'm not too happy about them. I don't like it. I get that not everything can go on a really small cartridge, but I just hope that all of the games that will be able to go on the small cartridge will get on there. Then I will consider buying them physically. But yeah. I don't know. I am, however, happy that you can lend games easier. I think that was about all. The consensus is I am excited, and I just cannot hide it. Yeah, I am excited. I was planning on doing a cheap Nintendo game video. I have some footage already, but my camera died, and now I don't have any. Well, I don't have more footage. I'm not sure whether I will be doing it. I also kind of want to be doing some sort of stream, but I don't think many people will watch it. On the 4th, just to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe one more time. Because, I mean, there's a big chance it's not going to be the actual last time, but it's going to be the last time in a while. And then maybe after that, a day or two later do a Mario Kart World stream. But I don't know if I want to do that. If there are any people interested, if anyone is interested, let me know, then maybe I'll consider it. It just felt like a fun thing to do, but yeah, I'm just afraid that no one will really watch. And also, I'm afraid of my setup. I don't think I'll be able to manage it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope everyone is just as excited as I am. Yeah. Okay. This was Ailene from Ailene's Geeky World. I'm excited.